What's up today, my fellow Madden soldiers? So what we're going to be getting into today is I'm going to be breaking down to you the best abilities I feel that should go on your team and will help your team be more impactful on the field. This is just my opinion based on what I've been using. There may be more abilities out there that people may think that are better based on because they use them. I use quite a bit already. I can't say I use every single one of them, but I will be mentioning other ones that people have mentioned just to let you guys know. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Let me just say this: for people who don't have a lot of training and you have to really look into, like, budgeting your team and actually, like, what, I want to try this out, this is what I'm doing it for. I want to be able to let you guys know, because it's very, you got to be very careful on the chems that you use. I mean not the chems, the abilities you use for your team. The only thing I like about it now is that if you don't like an ability, you can take it off and get 90% of your training back. That really helps, because all you got to make up for is maybe like 20-30 training, whatever the case may be. So that's what I like what they're doing right now. So like I said, makes it a little bit easier if you don't want that ability no more. I usually just leave them on my team unless I just can't stand that ability. I usually just leave it on the player. But anyways, so on offense, I'm gonna say like this. I'm gonna speak on two because Troy Aikman is a basic pocket passer. I want to speak on two different quarterbacks: pocket passers and also those who basically can run around and stuff. More mobile quarterbacks. So anyways, if you have a pocket passer, what I will recommend you for this ability, number one would be your quarterback. Always put an ability on your quarterback, in my opinion, to be more successful at getting the ball to your receivers, because I don't care how good of a team you are. If he cannot get the ball to your receivers, or he's not that effective as moving the ball around, you're not really going to win games. So anyways, what I got on him, I got on Fearless. When it comes to X factors, it really don't matter. Like I said, I just put the X factor on him because I just wanted the X factor on him. But what I will say in the beginning, get one of these abilities out there that actually work as soon as you get into the game, or as soon as you go into a game, not one that you have to activate. Get something that actually works right off the top. For a pocket passer, if he's able to get this ability right here, the hot route master, I recommend it on anyone who likes pocket passers. Go after a quarterback. I would even recommend you that has hot route master, because when you're out there and they're blitzing, they're doing certain plays, you can actually do a corner route, or you can actually do our crossers. There's different things you could do that actually, believe me, help win a lot of games, rage quits and everything. So it makes I can't say every single time it's been successful, but it helped out a lot. It makes a big difference for me, especially when you're a pocket passer. So I will say that about that. Secondly, I will say, if you're gonna put another ability on him, perfect pack accuracy while throwing from the pocket. I throw from a pocket a lot. It's very rare that I'm gonna run out. But if you're a pocket passer and you stay in the pocket most of the time, which I do, this is what you want to do. So if you just end up throwing it out of nowhere, throwing it crazy, is that they're coming for you and they're blitzing you, whatever the case may be, 9 out of 10 times it should work. Perfect pass accuracy. It might be so perfect that you might throw straight to him, the other guy intercepts it. So it's crazy like that, but that's the way it is sometimes. Me on the third one, well, this is the first one actually, but I'm talking about the sequence of what I put on. I put Identifier. I do like knowing where my opponent's at. It does help out. Usually you could kind of tell, but I like knowing exactly where he's at, because if he's trying to come at me from the left, I usually go to my right, like stuff like that. It's usually successful for me. So the reason why I put it on my QB is because I don't want to waste an ability on one of my other guys when it comes to like my lineman and all that, unless I'm actually going to activate other abilities on him. I don't want to waste it on him. I just put it on the quarterback and I'm good with that. I did have conductor. I really didn't see a big difference like I did last year, so I just took it off. But anyways, I will say this, like I said, out of anything, I will say if you have a pocket passer, hot route master. I wouldn't even worry about these other ones. If you have X training, go ahead and pick the best ones for you, but I will say hot route master. When it comes to actually mobile quarterback, of course, everyone is saying is that ability. What's the escape artist? I will get, if you like a mobile quarterback, get one that has escape artist, because I'm telling you right now, when I'm out there, they're driving me crazy at times. I'm learning how to stop it and get more effective, but I'm telling you right now, they do make plays and they do get it done. It's very effective, that escape artist. So them were the two I would say with the quarterbacks. With a mobile one, get escape artist. With a pocket one, get hot route master. And if you're gonna have a pocket passer, make sure you get a quarterback that gets hot route master. That's what I will say. So we're gonna end it on that one with the quarterback. But what I'm gonna tell you right now, make sure that your quarterback has an ability on him. Remember, you got 3 abilities activated. So the quarterback's one. The second one is gonna be your halfback. Get a good halfback with the abilities that you like, whatever the case may be. But like I said, your halfback has to be one, because I know you're going to be running it. Run game's very strong this year. And one of the best ones that I will say is evasive. Why? Because it says you get faster animation for spin and juke moves. There's no reason for you to get spin specialists and juke specialists or whatever else they offer, because if they have evasive, you get both of them all in one. It's 1500 training. It's worth it. That's what I put on my halfbacks. And if I got that leapfrog, I will put it on too, but he don't get it though. But if I had to pick between the two, I'd rather get a halfback that gets evasive. I'm more effective at the juke moves and spin moves than I will be more at jumping. But the jumping one that I've seen, I have not used one yet. It does look entertaining to me. But later on, I will add, when it comes to that leapfrog, whatever that he gets, if one of my halfbacks able to get it. Fright Train, I already had it on him from the beginning. It's not a big deal. X Factors, I wouldn't recommend any X Factors. If you have the extra training, go ahead and get it. But the main thing is evasive. They have leapfrog. People like it. It's effective. You could add that too if you're able to get that. I would add it, because they will come in handy all the time. Don't be out there just jumping crazy. Use it when it really need to. Like, you know, what defender's coming close to you, use it, because he will fumble the ball. I've seen a lot of gameplay. They will fumble the ball. But like I said, number one, I will say evasive. Number two, I will say the stiff arm, which is, he doesn't get it, but I'm gonna show you right now though, is, I forgot what it's called, the stiff arm one. I'm gonna show you guys right now, because I got it on Bo Jackson. To me, I got all 3 of them. I got them on my halfbacks. I'm cool. I don't need them on my receivers. I'm gonna tell you that right now. What's it called again? Oh, Bruiser. So the second one, I'll say Bruiser, because the stiff arm is insane when it comes to stiff arming someone when he got Bruiser. So if you're not able to get evasive or something like that, because Bo Jackson kind of get evasive at this point. I don't know if he could get to, I don't even know if he gets evasive when I get his full version. But anyways, if he does, I will get evasive. If not, Bruiser makes up for it. And he's a great running back. Once I get my power pass, I will be using it on him. But anyways, yeah. So I'll say evasive on your halfback. If you can't get it, get Bruiser. And thirdly, get leapfrog. Them are the 3 ones that I see that will be real effective when it comes to making plays for your team. And I would recommend them. Whatever you guys go, like, I mean, whatever you guys like, you guys go ahead and put in the comment section. But this is what I'm saying. The only reason I don't put no chemistries on my receivers is because Troy Aikman gets hot route specialist. So I don't need nothing on them, because they're gonna direct them. But what I will say is this: if you don't get hot route specialist and you end up getting like a mobile quarterback with escape artists, I will say at least on one of your receivers, get one of the specialists where you actually could control the routes, like this one right here, real fast. He gets where's it at? Outside. Okay, here it goes. 4 additional hot routes when lined up outside. So there's 2 different ones. There's Slot Apprentice and there's Outside Apprentice. I will get whatever one you use the most. I will get one of these. If you don't have hot route specialist on your QB, get one of these on one of your receivers, because that will help you out in game. So them are the 3 I'll recommend. I mean, them are the abilities I'll recommend on the 3 on the 3 players that you're able to get. And on the players you should have them at. I wouldn't recommend anyone on the lineman, all that stuff. Like I said, it all depends on how you build your team, but that's how I build mine. That's what I'll recommend. When it comes to your defense, seriously, on Pat Tillman, I'll show you right now. I got everything. I got him everything. So I got Enforcer on Pat Tillman, which is good because I like him on the linebackers or the middle linebackers or your right outside, or whatever linebacker you want. But I like it on Pat Tillman because he's out there in the field. If someone escapes, like the runner escapes or receiver gets out there, Pat Tillman will be able there to stop him. And he actually hit sticks them, and he created a lot of fumbles. He created a lot of fumbles because I got Lumberjack too. But Enforcer would be number 1. These other ones are irrelevant. Don't even worry about it. Even this Selfless, because it's hard to get activated. These other ones I just add to add. I might get rid of this out of my way and put something else. But like I said, the main one is the Enforcer. I will say Enforcer, you have to have one of your, whether it's Pat Tillman or someone else, I will get Enforcer on one of your players. I would recommend it on a middle linebacker or on one of your safeties. That's first and foremost. So like I said, same thing with middle linebackers. I would recommend either you get it on a middle linebacker or get it on one of your safeties. do not have more than one enforcer. It's a waste. So you just need, I would just have one player with it. And when it comes to your D line, I will get edge threat. My D log got edge threat, and here he is right here. Okay, I think it's like 1200 training, 1250 training, or something like that. And out of anything, I wouldn't even worry about any of this other stuff. Just get edge threat. I'm telling you right now, it's very effective. I had it both on him and as well as my right end. But what happened was, sometimes I'll put him on a spy. It takes forever to load. Dwight Freeney, it'll take. Sometimes I put him on a spy, so it's just like, why am I gonna waste ability on him? Technically, I'm telling you right now, all you need is on one. All you need is one coming in. It's very effective. Do not waste two of them on it. It'll be a waste of your extra ability. Just put one on him. So basically, put edge threat on. Get someone who gets edge threat and put it on one of your linemen, which I would recommend it to be a left end or a right end. Get enforcer on your middle linebacker or your strong safety, and I would recommend you on it. You could get on a safety, or you could get on one of your cornerbacks, or even one of your other linebackers. Get an ability that will work. I haven't figured which one will actually work. I will get more like maybe when it comes to acrobat, because it's supposed to be like crazy animations and all this other stuff, but it hasn't been more effective. But I would just get one that you feel is going to work better on one of you. I will get it, like I said, on a cornerback or safety or a right outside linebacker, another extra one. But like I said, the two main ones that I would recommend is enforcer on one of your players, which, like I said, middle linebacker, or your linebackers are a safety, and edge threat on one of your linemen, which I would recommend a left end or right end, and an ability on your CBs, whatever one you feel is more effective. I put acrobat. It helps out sometimes, but it's not as crazy as the other abilities on these other players. If you have better ones, let me know. But like I said, edge threat, I'm telling you, enforcer are great on my team. All the other ones I don't know much about. I try certain ones. They don't seem like really crazy, but the ones that I see effective all the time is, like I said, edge threat and enforcer. So anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know what's been working for me on my team, what I see on the field that's actually taking place and actually coming through most of the time. So if you guys have anything better, go ahead and let me know. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. If you guys like what you're seeing, go ahead and drop a like. If you guys ain't sub to the channel, there will be more great, amazing content coming your way. Thank you guys all for tuning in. You guys all have a nice day. I'm out.